Hello, hello. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Donna.
We're here sharing what we've learned as women, entrepreneurs, and moms.
All while rocking our curves with confidence.
It's a behind-the-scenes look at our lives and businesses.
And a chance to tell our younger selves, go do the things that scare you.
So I think we're going to start this new little segment called This or That.
Love it.
Should be super fun. And we're just going to be raw and real, not like we not already are, but and just say it like it is. So the first one we will start with is This or That, what we tell our younger selves edition. So how do you want to do this? We're going to read some This or That.
I think you do one and I do one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go in order just because that's who I am. So, chase the dream or enjoy the moment. Which one would you whisper to your younger self?
Oh, I think chase the dream because I think sometimes you're afraid to chase a dream when you're younger.
Yeah.
Right?
Me, enjoy the moment. I feel like I went fast in life. Like that's so much, right? So much so soon.
Because you chase that dream right away.
Yeah.
Early, boom, boom,
That's
boom,
it.
everything.
Career, marriage, babies. So for me, 100%.
Isn't that
Enjoy
interesting,
the moment.
right?
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay.
Next one. You go.
Trust your gut or get more advice. Which one saved you some chaos?
Advice. That's probably not what I would do, but it would save me a lot of chaos, is asking for more advice. I kind of was like, I'm going to do it and I'm just going to go with it. But I still like that. But I realized over the last little while that I need to be a little more patient and that I need to ask more questions.
I think it's trust your gut first. I think if I had learned to trust my gut and listen to it, because it tells you something, that little feeling that you get, I think maybe it would have avoided some of my chaos. Maybe that would have needed that.
Saying, what's in
advice.
my gut though? Is it really that, or is it just upset stomach? Like which one?
Like the biggest one for me that I can think of is getting a lawyer involved. Yeah. And looking back, if I had trusted my gut a little more instead of ignoring it, probably could have avoided that.
That's good.
That's okay, right? Those are those lessons.
For sure. So say yes more or say no sooner. Which lesson took you the longest to learn?
Say no sooner.
Yeah, me too. Say no sooner.
No doubt.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, girl.
Take the risk or take a nap.
Take the nap.
Take the nap, man.
Because I don't nap at all, and I've recently learned to nap, maybe.
Little power naps, little 10-minute power naps. Yeah. Kids were little. I remember laying sideways on the couch, putting on the cartoons.
Those cartoons are savior.
And sitting them on my hip. So they were sat on my hip while I'm sleeping, so I would know if they got up.
That's so true.
But it's just that 10 minutes that just revitalizes you.
I never napped when I had I never napped when I had kids. I never was that person that listened to. I would have taken some advice and maybe had a nap, but I never napped. And now I'm just like, man, I probably should have napped. I just felt it was that time to do things, right?
I have two funny nap stories. One, we took my mom and dad, my sister and I took my mom and dad to Rome and to Paris. Ooh. And they were in their 70s, so knew that really wanted to get them to St. Peter's Basilica. So we arrive, jet lag. My sister and I shared a bed, could not sleep in the night. We were up so often. So then we were on the hop on, hop off bus, and I fell asleep on the bus, out cold. My sister's telling everyone I had too much to drink, and I was passed out. So woke up to that story going around. I'm like, no, thank you. And the other one was a bunch of girlfriends and I went and did a sound bathing class.
Oh.
With the sound bowls.
I would love to do that. That's something that's on my bucket list.
So magical. Yeah. Highly recommend. Yeah. So we're all laying down on the ground and the lights are out and on the ceiling is draped with this soft fabric. So it's just like a magical environment. And she's got her big white bowls and she's up there. Goldie was her name, and she's up there and she's going through the different sounds, and I am just laying on the ground, sawing logs like I was part of the band. And so, needless to say, I got some ribbon after, but I had a great nap.
Oh my gosh. That's like when I was meditating, when I started meditation, and Renee says to me, Melissa, the worst thing you can do is fall asleep. I'm like, I'm never going to fall asleep. But I've done it a couple of times when we're online doing it. And I'm just like, you know what? Obviously, but I get up. Like as soon as like she hits a point in the meditation, I'm just like, yep. I'm good. It's like I can hear it, and maybe I'm so into meditation, but no, I've done that too.
It's so relaxing.
It's great.
Yes.
So nap more. Stop people pleasing or doubting yourself. Which one ruled your 20s? I think combination of both. I think, I don't know. That's a hard one.
That is a hard one.
Stop people pleasing or stop doubting yourself. I think I doubted myself more as I got older.
I think so too.
I was more a people pleaser when I was younger because you want that friend, you want that interaction, you want to hang around those people. So maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I think when you're in your 20s, you have all the confidence in the world with a lot of things.
Just like, no problem.
You're unstoppable almost.
Yeah. Where does it go?
Yeah. I know. Look, I'm thinking, what the heck?
Why? Where does that confidence
go? Where does all that self-doubt come in?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We'll have to talk about that one more. Oh, next one.
Spend the money or save the money?
Well, I would save the money.
Save the money.
Save the money.
Always save the money. Break out a piece to spend.
Yeah.
Like that is important to do. And, you know, if it's a reward, if it's whatever, savings for something, because you can't just work and not have the fun.
Yeah.
But it's super important to be focused on saving the money.
Yeah. If I could go back, it'd be definitely save the money. My kids do, though. My kids are so good at that. Like every week they like put their paycheck away and I'm only going to take this out. And I have to be honest, Lucas is the best. He's like, Mom, I have no money. And I'm like, how do you have no money? And he's like, well, I have it in my savings, but it's not in my checking. I'm like, what? He's like, I don't use that money. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. So you do have money.
And I do think social has helped kids with that.
Yeah.
Because that drives me crazy. They don't learn that in school.
I agree. I think that
should
big
be like
class.
Basic. Every year, talk about the savings, the investing,
not
the
typing,
financial. Yeah, right. Like
learn how to type on a keyboard.
Let's get the life skills in there.
No, there's no keyboards. They barely even use keyboards. It's all keyboard on your phone. And well, my kids are on computers all the time. But yeah.
Did you do typing class?
Yeah, on a typewriter. And I did it as
I cheated in mine.
Oh.
Grade 9 summer school.
I did mine in summer school too, but I did it before grade 9.
Seminary and I at summer school.
Yeah, but it's done, right?
She was very good. I sucked, but hey, I'm good now.
That's all that matters.
Practice.
Leave sooner or stay and learn the lesson. Which path would you choose if you could?
Leave sooner.
Yeah, leave sooner.
Don't waste your time. Life is short. Move on.
Agreed. Out of there.
But learn the lesson while you're leaving.
And why are we leaving so early?
Yeah. What did not work?
That's right.
Trust that gut.
100.
He's not the one, or you were never too much. What love lesson would you send back in time?
Well, that's a hard one for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think he's not the one.
I would say he's not the one, yeah. And be okay with those choices. But I don't know if that's a generational thing, right? I think now I see a lot more of he's not the one or she's not the one or whatever the pronoun is, whatever. But you just like, you go and you think, I think this generation that's coming in, they're a lot more brave.
A lot more confident
in their self
walking
and
away.
Yeah, where we were maybe because we were so close to we need to be married and have
more
jobs.
Isolated. Yeah, I think where now with social media, there's less of that.
You have a community there as opposed to just right here present. So yeah,
and you see more talk about what healthy relationships are, which is super important.
Correct. I agree with that. I never I don't know. For me, I saw my parents and my dad was always like, you do this, you do that. My mom was like, you do this, you do that. That's kind of even why I think back to maybe why I had kids younger and married younger. Sometimes I think, wow, you're way too young. And a lot of people say that's just a sign of the times. Maybe it was a sign of the times, but I also had friends that didn't get married as young as me.
You also knew what you wanted, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, I got married at 22. But I knew.
I
Like, I
knew too.
knew.
I knew. And
Why waste your time?
No, I was watching something the other. What was it? Love Is Blind. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing! But
Is
I was
this a
watching
reality show?
Yeah, I know, on Netflix, where they sit in pods
We're
and
going to have an intervention for you.
Well, I watched it on Tuesday.
Do you not have enough drama in your life
No.
that you need to watch more of it?
I need it because it's so like brainless.
life.
Yeah,
Come to my life.
It's so brainless. It's just like
Yes.
I can watch it and I can be like, oh, if they're that screwed up, then I'm good, right? Like,
True.
That's why I watch it.
That's a whole level of truth.
But I was watching and they talk in these pods, right? So they're like in these pods and all they do is hear each other's voice. And they're like, how did you know? And then they propose, right? They propose and then they come out and they go on this little vacation and then they live together and then reality sets in and they're like, what the fuck am I doing? And I don't like you or I don't love you. I can't believe you're like this. But it's like they were talking to the parents the other day.
Like arranged marriages. Is that not how, like,
Well, no, without the arrangement. They arrange themselves. And it's all done in like 10 days. You have like 10 days to date.
at one point, does anybody ever think that that's healthy?
I don't know. But people are still together. People are still
Really?
together. That's like season 9. So we're like 9 seasons in. But the parents were with the couple and they're like, well, how did you know? And they're like, we just knew. And I'm like, did I just know without the pod? I did. I did too.
I was sitting on the curb,
Yeah.
chatting with him. And this was like literally 2 weeks after I'd
Yeah.
sworn off the last boyfriend, swore off against men. Like, no. Then we started dating. It was on our graduation party on the Duke d'Orleans cruise.
Oh my gosh.
And I was very, very intoxicated, making out with him. And I was like, when are you going to start going out? And that was the night we started going out. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, this is the guy I'm going to marry. I knew. Sitting on that curb in front of my parents' house, we were just having a chat. And I'm like,
How old were you when you started dating, Sean? Do you remember?
17. I turned 18 that summer.
I was way young. I was 14 when I met Paul. Let's not say it. Luke is like, Mom, that's so gross. So I was like, yeah, I know, but I don't know. Like, I remember I had a boyfriend. I don't even know if you really call it a boyfriend in grade 9, but I had a boyfriend. And I remember Paul was always like, you want to date? You want to date? I'm like, I have a boyfriend. And he's like, well, let's just date. And I'm like, no. But you know what's crazy? When he kept asking me, I knew that I wanted to be with him. I knew that I wanted it to be him.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it is.
So no pod, real life. I get to see him. I get to talk to him, but I knew. So
Now, there is the line here that talks about you were never too much. And there is a lot of social media about, I think it was when someone says to you, you know, you're in a relationship and he says to you, you're too much. You look at him and you say, yeah. You're right. Bye-bye.
yeah. Yeah, you should never be too much for the person
You should
you're
never
with.
make yourself less for anyone else.
I agree. I've never done that to Paul. I think I'm just it's funny because I've always felt like quieter or shy around Paul sometimes. And I get giddy. Like I know today.
Sean feels the same thing about me.
For me, it's like, okay, we're done here today. And then I'm like, do you want to go for lunch after? He's like, yeah. And then we're going to go to the new Walmart. So we had to buy bananas.
Is it open?
Yeah, it opened yesterday.
Oh.
So I'm going to go buy bananas. I have to buy fruit for the team. We're going to buy fruit for the team. And I'm like, let's go. But I get excited when he comes home from work still. Like, I'm still like, I so enjoy seeing him. I enjoy being home. I enjoy being with him. So it's kind of goofy. But we've been together 31 years and it always feels like we just started dating.
So we were working the other night. We got home and needed to do some work. So I'm on the dining room table. He's upstairs in his office. And he's always like, no, I need my monitor. I'm like, oh, come on, bring your monitor down here. We can work at the same table together, right? And he's like, no. So I'm like, fine. So I go for a swim.
Oh.
And I said to him, I'm going to put my towel in the dryer. And in 20 minutes, set your alarm, come down and meet me. So I'm swimming, I'm tread water for about 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, you'll be here soon. And it was cold out, but the pool's warm. So I was like, okay, I don't want to get my hair wet because it's going to get cold and then I'm going to be cold. So then another 10 minutes go by and I'm like, I'm sure we're past the 20-minute mark.
Where's the alarm?
And then I start doing laps and then I'm like, another 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm sure. So here I was thinking I'm going to be like Farrah Fawcett coming out of the pool and he's going to meet me with that warm towel. And no, I'm just like shivering and shaking like a bowl of chili coming to get my towel
And he's
myself.
sleeping. No.
He's up there working. I'm sorry I was caught up in this. And I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Fun. Sometimes days are like that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do one more.
Perfect. Oh.
Wear the bikini or eat the fries.
Eat the fries.
Wearing the bikini. Eat the fries, wearing the bikini.
Yeah. You know, you look
kind
back
of
at,
like
yeah.
to society. Yeah.
You look back at your younger self, and I
How
wish
do you like me now?
I wish I, for me, looked at myself differently then. Like when I look at pictures of myself back then, like this is, you know, you're like, wow.
I know.
I was pretty fucking hot. Like I was pretty fucking hot, man. I'm like, I was good looking back then, and I like, you know, not that I'm not now, but I'm just like, wow, why did I have such
self such a hard time?
back then?
Right.
It's
Live in the
crazy.
moment.
Live
Love
in the
it.
moment.
Love them all.
Okay, do one more. Let's do one more. Take the photo or put the phone down. What memory do you wish you would have captured or lived more in?
That's a tricky one because
we didn't have phones like we do now.
And you do notice that you try and capture everything and then you do miss out.
Yep.
But there's so much, like I love going back and looking at all the photos that I
Same
have.
with me. I wish I would have, I think because, okay, we had like, what's that? Those instant cameras?
Yeah.
Right? So those are cool because you take the picture, don't know what's going to be developed. The developing was the cool part, right?
It
Because you
was.
never knew what you were going to get. You're like, oh yeah. You take the picture in the moment, but then you don't see the moment till later. But now it's like you're taking the picture in the moment, you're remembering the moment, then you go back so easily. I wish I would have taken more photos of myself.
I love photos.
I do too. I wish I was in more photos.
Yeah. You cut yourself out.
Yeah.
Because
Especially
you feel like
having kids and going through all that. I wish I would have taken more photos with my boys when they were little, as opposed to just taking photos. But I also wish I would have taken more photos of Lucas because I don't have any of it.
second child, always.
Whoopsie.
We just did a family trip in the summer, and I coined a new phrase. To me, it's a new phrase. Maybe it's out there or not. But I told the kids, when I say selfie, get in behind me. So it's like a selfie, but with the family.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I love and then we also had the Book of Moron, where any stupid photos from the trip get put into the little album called the Book of Moron, and so then you're then like it doesn't matter if you take a bad photo
You should make photo books.
it goes into the Book of Moron. Yeah.
Everyone gets a Book of Moron photo book.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. I
Love
like
it.
this. This is great. This or that. Our addition, a new addition to our podcast.
New edition.
Thank you for joining us today at the Nucking Futz podcast.
If you like this podcast, please share by liking and subscribing. Feel free to leave any comments and reach us at hello@thenuckingfutz.com.
Just a reminder, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. If you are struggling, know that you are not alone. Please reach out for professional help.
You can join our newsletter at thenuckingfutz.com to follow our journey. Looking for Donna at work? You can find her great leggings and leisure wear as well at She's Got Legs.
Looking for me, Melissa Hall? You can reach me at Brag About It Jewelry or I am Melissa Hall for real estate.